Let me describe it to you this way. You are taking a tree that is about 70 feet long, you put a 3-inch stick on the bottom, and you try and steer that around a 90-degree turn. Along with that, you're thinking backwards and you're controlling 8 high schoolers that don't always like to listen. There's a lot of terminology and it's a lot more complicated than people think it is.
Rowing is the ultimate team sport. At least that's what it's been called by everyone who's ever rowed. I mean, you're in a boat with, say, 8 other people. You're part of this team, and it's not only just your boat, but it's also like everyone on your team, and they depend on you. Like if you don't race, you don't have a boat. And so those 4 other people don't race, or those 8 other people don't race. And I think that's what makes it such a team sport, is that everyone depends on everyone else, and you can't just be alone. You can't just row by yourself.
It's absolutely fantastic. Finishing second in the state, probably first overall in club, is just awesome.
Congratulations, guys.
Lane.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, man. Awesome.
Where is
Let's get it. Why don't you guys get together, get a team picture?
The predator in the background.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah?
It sort of exploded one year. We had, you know, maybe a handful of high school rowers, and then the next year we come back and there's 50 of them. So we need a lot of extra help, and I was recruited to help coach, and it's been a great experience.
I joined having no idea what it would be like, but it's awesome. If you're up for a challenge and able to do it, it's one of the best things that you could do.
Rowing is a good sport just because it's an all-body sport. It both works anaerobic and aerobic. I mean, it takes a special kind of person to want to get on an erg and push yourself into you can't walk straight for 2 days.
The basics of rowing are generally pretty easy. To become really good at rowing takes a lot of time, a lot of practice, and a lot of patience. Is it hard? To be really good, yes.
I really thought for the longest time swim was the hardest thing I'd ever done, but I started rowing and the first week I couldn't walk. It just happens though.
To watch new rowers come off the water, maybe they've been out 4 or 5 times and suddenly it strikes them. Oh, I heard what one of the coaches said and I tried it and it worked, you know, and it was awesome.
You need to be in tune with everyone in your boat. Everybody has to be exactly together, exactly the same, and everybody has a specific job.
You can't have one monster, superb star rower in that boat. If everybody doesn't work together as a team, if they don't move together, if they don't put their blades in the water together, if they're wobbling all over the place, that boat doesn't go anywhere. And if somebody is a lot stronger than everybody else, that boat is going to want to go in circles.
There's no other sports team like rowing. We are family.
The people that you row with in your boat become so close to you that you become really good friends. And I think that's cool.
It's changed my life completely.
In rowing, when you're in an 8-man boat, a 65-foot boat, when there are 8 guys that have to be exactly in time with each other, there's nothing greater, nothing better than all of the oarlocks being in sync, everyone being in sync with each other, and then when you finish that race and you cross that line, first place, and you're like 3 lengths ahead of every other boat just because you worked for it and you strived for it and you worked harder than all of those other boats, then that's something to be proud of. And that's kind of why I row.